Hi, in this video, I will be creating a simple dashboard using data from a CSV file. This video is a demonstration. I will not be teaching you much in this video. I will only show you that how data visualization is done using Google Data Studio. So the next 5 to 10 minutes are not going to answer what and how of Google Data Studio. But with this demonstration, I will try to answer the question, why Data Studio? Why should you use this tool? And the answer we are going to find out is that with Data Studio, we can create attractive, interactive, and dynamic visualizations very easily and within minutes. And by the way, you need not make this report with me in this lecture. In fact, you may not open Data Studio right now. There will be plenty of practical exercises for you in the coming lectures. For now, you can sit back and just watch me create this small dashboard. So here's the data on which I will work. This is the data of country-wise impact of the COVID-19 disease as on 1st April 2020. This has 4 columns: country names, total cases, total deaths, and total recovered. And in the rows, we can see the values for each country. In my dashboard, I want to see only 2 things. One is a bar chart of the 5 worst affected countries. That is the top 5 countries with maximum number of cases. And secondly, an interactive geo map or a world map on which whenever I hover over a particular country, I can see the stats for that country. Let's make this dashboard now. I will first open datastudio.google.com. This screen looks a lot like Google Drive screen. Here I go to this create button and select new report. Now since I want to use my CSV file, so I select the option of file upload and here I will select my CSV file. Although you are not supposed to create this dashboard, but if you still want to do it, you can get this CSV file in the resource section of this course. Now the data is added and I have to make a bar chart first. So I deleted the default table and I go and add a bar chart. I place this bar chart here. In the dimensions, we have already set these as countries. We set the matrix as total cases. And we sort this graph with total cases in the descending order so that the countries with the maximum number of cases come to the top. I'll reduce the number of bars to 5 because I want to just show 5 worst affected countries. Now to the right of it, I will insert a geo map. We go to add a chart, select a geo map. Let's position it to the right of the bar chart. The geo dimension is set to countries. It will automatically identify the name of the country and the location to be marked. Now the metric that it will show has to be changed to total cases. And you can see that it is highlighting different countries with the value of total cases in that country. So a country with large number of cases has darker color, and countries with lower number of cases have lighter shade of blue. I'll choose a reddish theme because we are showing a disease, something that is not good, something that is dangerous. So we are choosing a red theme. I think we should also add a scorecard showing the total number of cases in the entire world. To do that, we will add a scorecard, and this scorecard will have the sum of total cases. So the entire world has 872,000 cases, and out of these cases, only USA has nearly 188,639 cases. And lastly, we should give a heading to this report. For that, I'll add a text box. And in this, we will write COVID-19 status as on 1st April 2020. That's all I wanted to have in this small dashboard. Let's view it. Here, if you hover over the countries, it will show you the corresponding data. So, did you notice how much time it took me to create this dashboard? Probably a couple of minutes. And this dashboard is ready to be shared with our colleagues. So, these are some of the features that I like about Data Studio. Firstly, the interface is very simple and intuitive. You can make very complex maps such as geomaps very easily. So this map would have been difficult to create in Excel, but in Google Data Studio, we created it with few clicks only. Then sharing and collaborating on a report in Data Studio is very simple. And this feature is very important. For example, in an office, a product manager has different set of data about the product. Sales manager has a different set of data, and marketing manager has different data. All of them can collaborate and create one single report, which will give a more holistic view instead of having several different reports. So that kind of sharing and collaborating is very easy in Data Studio. And the fourth thing is that the layout and the charts that are created by default in Google Data Studio are very clean and beautiful. When we make these charts in software like Excel, we have to take some additional steps to make them look clean. But charts in Data Studio are already clean. So it will save a lot of effort which goes into beautifying a report. I'll name this report as COVID-19 from CSV. So I hope with this you can see that it makes a lot of sense to learn about and use Data Studio. I know you want to jump straight into action and make some awesome visualizations and reports, but be patient. There are two small theory lectures first, which will tell you about the architecture and terminologies used in Data Studio. Post that are the practical lectures. Just follow along and I guarantee that you will master Data Studio. See you in the next lecture.